Hello, my name is Bernard Gust. I'm a mortgage lender with Gulf Coast Bank and Trust. I've been in the mortgage industry for 13 years and in finance for 18, and I really love helping customers with their lending needs. Kim asked that I talk today about the Louisiana Housing Corporation, or LHC, which I believe for the typical customer is the best overall option. There are some niche opportunities with other entities, but again, overall, LHC is the best. First, I'd like to explain one of the major benefits of this program is that it's not only for first-time home buyers. Most of the grant programs out there now that are available allow for customers to own a home even at the time of closing. A typical definition of a first-time homebuyer program would be that someone has not owned a home within the last 3 years. That is allowed with the LHC and most of the programs available nowadays. So definitely, if you know of someone that has owned a home or currently owns a home, they can still get assistance with most of these programs. So a more accurate definition of these programs would be down payment assistance programs, not first-time homebuyer programs. Okay, now down to the specifics. We can do conventional financing, FHA loans, VA loans, and rural development loans through this program. Rural development loans and VA loans are 0% down, so combining those programs with the grant definitely allows a customer to get into a house with no money down. If we're doing conventional or FHA, a lot of times we have to combine the grant with seller-paid closing costs in order to get a customer into a home with little to no money, but it is still possible. The basic summary as far as the percentage of grants is that you can get a 2%, a 3%, or a 4% grant for most customers. For customers with income below $30,000 in Jefferson and Orleans, an additional 2% grant on top of the cap at 4%, so a total of 6% is possible. Customers will need $450 upfront at application to pay for their appraisal. They'll also need money for inspections. Kim can definitely talk to you about the cost of inspections. And of course, we also encourage customers to have some money set aside for repairs and emergencies. But it is possible for us to help a customer get into a home through these programs with almost no money invested. The income limits for conventional loans is $99,000 for the borrower. If we're looking at an FHA loan, there's an income limit. They depend on they change from parish to parish. In Jefferson or Orleans, those numbers are the same at $72,795. The interest rates for the grant programs are generally between 1/2 point and a full percentage point higher than if you would get a loan without the grant funds. So, you know, that adage, nothing in life is free. Yes, you are getting the funds for your down payment and closing costs, but it is going to cost you monthly on your payment. The good news is that the monthly mortgage insurance is a little bit cheaper through the program, so that helps on conventional loans. Typically, you're going to add about $700 in fees as well for the program. Customers can purchase a 2-unit property through this program, which is going to increase your purchasing power. The reason for that is that we do add rental income. Even if you're not a rental property owner now, we don't need experience. We add 75% of whatever the total monthly income is for the other side of the house. One of the biggest reasons that I recommend this program over other grant programs is the fact that there's no clawback provision. So in other words, if you decide to sell the house within 5 years or refinance the loan within the first year, with other grant programs, most of the time you're going to have to pay back a certain prorated percentage of the grant. With the Louisiana Housing Corporation, that is not required. There is one program that the LHC has that does have a clawback provision, and that's the Mortgage Credit Certificate Program. They have the clawback provision, but I have done several of these loans with customers because there is a huge benefit there. So each customer that qualifies can get up to a $2,000 tax credit each year. So 15 years after you've closed your loan, you could potentially still be getting a $2,000 tax credit. The scenarios that I've run is any customer doing a loan over $100,000 is getting this credit well past the 10th year, the full $2,000. So this program is really powerful. Obviously, you're getting cash each year that you have the loan, but it also adds income potential to our qualifying scenarios, so it allows customers to qualify for a bigger house. So that's about it for today. I think we've covered most of the basics. If you have any other questions, obviously Kim has my contact information and can pass that on. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.